yeah, I came to win. Can't no one stop me, yeah, bring it in. I came to win, yeah, I came to win.
Welcome back to another edition of the weekly Bright Home broadcast. As the year is continuing to trickle on, we're having amazing results. We are on pace for our best January ever in company history. So we definitely want to give some shout outs today and give you the recognition that you deserve. But first I wanted to start with a thought, and what came to my mind recently is Murphy's Law. When most people think of Murphy's Law, that is the law of whatever can happen, may happen, or will happen. And everybody kind of looks at that in a negative connotation of like, hey, if something bad can happen, it might. But I recently was talking to somebody who described it in the positive light of whatever can happen might happen in a positive light, which brings me to the Nick Dunlap story. Nick Dunlap this past week won on the PGA Tour for the very first time, the American Express. He actually isn't even a member of the PGA Tour, and it was the first time since 1991 that an amateur non-PGA player had won on the PGA Tour. His odds of winning were 400 to 1, meaning they could have played this 4-day tournament 400 times, and the odds of him winning would have been 1 time, and that actually happened Sunday. And as they were talking to him and interviewing him after, he said his motto the whole week, so before it even started, his motto was "Pressure is a privilege," which is a Billie Jean King quote. And it reminded me back before I got into solar, I was working for Keller Williams, and there was this affirmation that said, pressure creates diamonds. And so in your life, whether it's in this job or in your personal life, I want you to take 2 thoughts away. Number 1, pressure is a privilege. If you're wondering, how am I going to fulfill this task? How am I going to take care of my family? How am I going to do this job? How am I going to improve as a person? And you're feeling those pressures. Those are positive motivators that can help you learn and grow. As well as remember, diamonds, which are a girl's best friend, I've heard, they are not created without pressure. So if you're feeling pressure in your life, you're not sure what can happen, you go out in a neighborhood, remember anything that can happen will happen. Positively, you can make a sale, you can attain your goals. And as you feel that pressure, remember it's a privilege, and that after those pressure moments, you will come out better just like a diamond. Now, moving to giving you all the street cred, as you all deserve, want to give a list. We have 18 people on the month that have a sale. If you have not gotten a sale yet, please get your name on the board and join the fun, but we're going to roll down the leaderboard. So leading the way with just an insane charge is Seth with 19 deals as of today. Next, we got Andrew, aka Sips Nation, with 5, Kevin with 4, Tanner with 4, Tyler with 4. After that, we have Jordan with 2, Keaton with 2, Dominic with 1, Gabe with 1, Garen, aka G Unit, just got his first Bright Home sale with us. Great job. He's got a sale on the board. Jared has 1. Jenna has 1. Maceo has 1. Matt has 1. Michael has 1. Pablo has 1. Ricardo has 1. And Skylar has 1. Great work out there. Everybody's hustling. Like I mentioned, we are on pace for our best January ever. While other companies and other people are just trying to get kick-started into the holiday or after the holidays into the new year, you all are literally all gas, no brakes, as the kids say these days. Lastly, I kind of want to finish up from a conversation that I had with some newer reps today. I was able to take to lunch, and we were kind of talking about the difference between those that are successful and those that aren't as successful, or those that struggle in this job. And to me, it really comes down very simply. When I got into door-to-door, every day I went out there and I was like hoping, wishing, I think that's a Jack Johnson song, hoping, wishing, praying, whatever, that like something, hopefully something will happen. Hopefully I get a bill. Hopefully I get a lead. Hopefully I get an appointment. Hopefully that turns into a sale. And there's really no constant confidence that it's something that, the input will equal the output. Versus those that are successful, you can go down this leaderboard, those that are leading on the month, I guarantee you, they have a system and a process, and the most common for those that are really good at this, anywhere from 1 out of 5 to 10 conversations with a homeowner they get they actually set an appointment. So if you're new to this job or you feel like you're struggling or you're not quite seeing the potential you feel like you have, I would kind of give you this quick tip, which is number one, keep track of all of your interactions. Go out there for a week, every single day, write down actual conversations, not somebody that didn't listen in 10 seconds, not somebody that's a renter or slammed the door, but somebody that actually talked to you, that was a homeowner that you actually pitched, and figure out how many interactions are you having a day, how many interactions does that take to set a lead, how many leads do you need to set an appointment, and then how many of those appointments need to run to make a sale. That way, after you have that formula mastered, it's literally an equation just as 2 + 2 = 4. When you're in your neighborhood, all I need to talk to is 20 people or 30 people total, and through that formula, that will equal 1 sale. What that's going to do is give you the confidence that you can do this, which you can, and the drive and the mental clarity so that when you're going through 10, 15, 20 no's, you say, hey, my number's 1 out of 10. I know some yeses are coming, and allow you to keep going. So once again, pressure is a privilege, and we are privileged to have you here with Bright Home. Keep kicking butt, and let's not only make January our best January ever, but let's let it set the tone to make sure that we have our best year yet.
I came to win, yeah, I came to win. Can't no one stop me, yeah, bring it in. I came to win, yeah, I came to win.